Hi, welcome to the Kubescape community meeting. Today is August the 4th, 2026. Let's share the agenda. All right. Maybe it should not be the first agenda item here. Let me just put the DLFX first. Okay. So for the next term, we have 4 LFX projects. Agent Sandbox, multi-cluster aggregation, external VEX ingestion, and evidence of findings. So I think the so projects are validated, and I think the candidates they have 2 weeks now to register, I think, for the project. And for this term, I didn't want to read cover letters or detailed architecture overview or something. So I just dropped all the required documents, which doesn't mean that you should not send me something if you want, but at least you don't have to send it. And we were discussing with Daksh. Don't know if I pronounce it.
Yeah, hi Matt.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, we were discussing on the like how should I choose? Uh, and we came up
Yeah,
with the idea of maybe organizing a speed dating. But I don't know. I thought about it, and it might uh, cause issues with people that are introvert, maybe. So I don't want to dismiss them if they don't feel comfortable enough to jump in the community meeting and present themselves for I don't know 30 seconds or 2 minutes and explaining why they are so good. So I'm not sure we're going to do this, which doesn't mean that you should not. And if any wants to like present himself, never been to the community meeting, feel free to introduce yourself. But yeah, it's not going to be a requirement for the project because I don't want introvert people to not feel comfortable about this. So it was a good idea, but a good brainstorming. But yeah, maybe I don't want to. Yeah,
exactly. You're really correct on your side.
yeah. Okay, thanks. Um. So okay, and then there was Ashna who asked me to discuss in the community meeting some roadmaps regarding the VEX ingestion project. I don't know if you are here. Yes, no? Okay, it's going to be difficult to discuss if you didn't join.
Maybe we'll look back at the end.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Okay. Next item is you, Constance. Hello, Constance. How are you?
Hey, I'm creating bugs and fixing bugs and creating more bugs. Well, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a self. I do it also. Like if I feel not busy enough, I creating bugs that I will fix later. Yeah.
Well, so I think you've seen the I think it's 5 PRs now for removing all the old profiles. Some of the stuff actually yesterday I found that the path scrambling must have been back for months, but it only appears very seldomly. So I've added a test fix. Shows up in pretty much all of the Redis distros, for example. So I'm making a lot of SBOBs for CNCF projects now, and this is why I'm stress testing a bit. So that's where I found this bug, which I think we should maybe fast track. And then the other thing I found now is that the cell rules are a slightly little bit inconsistent when it comes to internal and external network. Maybe you've seen that we have for internal network, mostly it's like a network policy type with the selectors. And for external, we have IP addresses, CDRs, DNS, et cetera, et cetera. But we're using them. But when we have rule, I think 12 or something, we say that we exclude everything that is internal IPs. And that's now a little bit inconsistent. So if you guys want that, was going to align internal and external network to be more the same, because it is the only thing that comes on top for internal is that you have label selectors. So I'll align it for my fork for sure. And if there's interest, I'll upstream it.
Yeah, I think so. What do you think, Ben?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, definitely. So if there is something wrong, we'll be more than happy to get if nothing more than an issue, or if you have a code, then obviously like upstream it. It would be more than helpful.
Yeah, I'm testing it right now. It's mostly that you cannot allow list a internal client, for example, for let's say Redis is allowed a client from a Java app. You can actually currently not allow list that at the same time as suppress the false positives in the current cell. So I think I just have to add a couple of cell language things and compile them.
So it's let so before you open a PR, can you like just like give me a small write-up because of two things. One is that we've also found problems that the cell language as of today that are available for rules doesn't have enough access to the profiles, the application profiles or SBOBs or container profiles, whatever. But we have like all these helper functions that give access, but these are like very limiting. On the one hand, they are like very good from a general perspective that they are very performant, but they are not really good from a rule evolvement perspective. So if you have something that is missing, let's discuss it before you write the code, okay, because I want to align all these things together so we solve the problems once and not all the time. If it's
Sure. I
okay.
mean, Claude is probably almost done. I'm using only selectors that we already have. I'm just combining them differently. I think for this will be enough, but yeah, I'll open a draft PR and tag you if that's okay.
Yeah, that's yeah. So in general, I've also like added right now tons of new rules, and it shows that the
not a ton,
cell
only 128.
yeah, exactly. So the problem is that it seems that it is raising the CPU usage considerably. So so if I'm running 3 times the rules that we have today, then I get nearly around 35% CPU usage increase in the node agent on the same load of eBPF events, which on the one side would be nice to say that okay that we are scaling sublinearly, but it's not really the
Still,
case from a user perspective. So it's too much for users. So like still one of the major drivers of like all these decisions and all the work that we are doing is like to create this thing in a way that it's performant and not killing the CPU of the customer or user.
Absolutely. This is why we should merge this massive PR, Matthias, right? It goes down 25% in memory, but memory is even more expensive than CPU, right? So
yeah, I'm today I'm not even sure today what's more expensive. I just know that that if the node agent is it goes above like 2-3% of the CPU, either memory or CPU usage, we are being called out very, very strongly on that. So yeah.
Yeah, no, let's do it. And
by the way, do you know the test benchmark harness that we have today in the node agent? It's super useful. Yeah. Oh, amazing. Happy to hear.
I run all the agents always run all the tests. And yeah, we have to implement signatures for our talk in, where are we going? Salt Lake City. So that's also going to eat some CPU probably, right, Matthias?
But
not that much, because we are not loading the profiles and rules all that much.
Yeah, so it's
profiles, only when we load them.
Yeah, it's not the big thing,
right? That the hash is correct. But anyway, so I promised Matthias that I'll look into that one next week. So I'll also align both of you.
By the way, Constance, I'm not sure that the talk is about how we are turning a CV report into a detection rule, right?
Right, but I read the abstract this morning, and we actually talked about signatures. So
yeah, okay. Well.
It's good. We need signatures, man.
Yeah, we need signatures, but yeah, okay. You know, everyone who have free time, I'm not against having signatures. I always love signatures. So, and I don't think it's not going to hurt us in the performance.
So
I don't think so.
Then I have to implement it anyway, because the article that is accepted at the journal now actually has that thing which we talked about in Amsterdam, Matthias and I. So
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not against it. Sorry, maybe it came out badly, but I'm not against that. Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Good. I'll put you both as reviewers for those upcoming.
Yes. Yeah, and actually for the signatures, the thing that was blocking a bit is that we need to change some cell rules and the cell engine, right?
No, this is just one rule. That's super trivial change. It's a PR somewhere.
Yeah. But this is why I didn't merge it before my vacations. I didn't want to push and say, yeah, Ben, look, you are not here. I'm just like, which I did a little bit, but like I didn't want to push this one as well. So.
Well, by the way, Constance, we also touched with Matthias in the past week another issue. But it's something that since we already have like a lot of agents in the field running a lot of existing rules, we cannot break directly backward compatibility. So we cannot like change existing rules just on every release, because it will break existing things, and it's going to be very ugly very soon. So we need to go over to start to add only add new CL capabilities and not modify existing ones.
I don't think I ever modified. The only thing that I'm breaking, and I asked Matthias about it, was the merger, like the removal of the old profile types. That they're just there's no shim, there's nothing. They're just
Yeah.
That's the only thing that breaks. But the modification is super simple. The customer needs to change AA dot or AP dot to CP dot. That's it. Yeah. But
and they are not, and as far as I know, nobody is using it anyway.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's important. Okay. More items?
Well, Ben, high five on getting the talk accepted.
Yeah, like I was like, yeah, exactly. I was really happy to get back on the main stage of KubeCon and not in the collocated events or not in the on the speed lightning talks. And actually, like Salt Lake is great. So
Yeah. So how many talks do we have in Salt Lake?
for now, this one, Rotem is waiting for 2 collocated talks, and I think I've also submitted to something in the collocated, so it's still on in waiting.
Okay, cool. Yay. More Kubescape coverage. Good. I don't know, Arshit, Daksh, Leonid, Bezalel.
Yeah, hello, Matthias. Am I audible?
Sorry?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you, yes.
Right. So, in this meeting, I just wanted to clarify the process of applying to LFX because in the last year and this year as well, I applied to GSOC, and I believe the process may be different for both of them. So can you provide some guidance on what should I do to make the process easier for me and for you guys as well to select the candidate and all? Maybe this will help other first-time applicants as well, which are in the meeting.
Yeah, so actually I don't know how it works to apply. I know how it is to to post a project,
Mentor.
but yeah, to be a mentor as well. Yeah, but like to be a mentee, I don't know.
Like, do we need, because in the GSOC one, I had to submit a proposal which was
I
quite
think it's there is a
quite
question
detailed.
you can check on.
Sorry, your
Sorry,
voice was
say it
cracking.
again, Rotem. Hello. I don't know. Let's see if it's explained here.
Yeah.
I did it for Harbor. So I was a mentee for Harbor. And I mean, I just looked at this, the homepage. There's a drop down, and you basically apply with a whatever that a project requires you to write. In my case, it was an abstract, and I talked to the maintainers that they wanted that feature, and then I got a acceptance letter at some point.
Okay, so how do you? I need to enroll a program or become a mentee?
There is the CNCF Slack. In I think in the there is a Slack channel for this to ask for all the mentees somewhere.
Yeah, it should be documented somewhere. Yeah. Well, as far as Kubescape. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what Rotem said. Like in cloud native. Yeah, but as far
Yeah, I'll
as
find the
I'm
channel.
concerned as a mentor, I mean, you apply there, and then you are more likely to be chosen if I know your face, if you came to the meetings, if you work with me, because at the end of the day, we will need to work together. So if we never worked before, there is a high chance that I will never choose like someone that I don't know. So yeah, that's the thing. And but on the other hand, if you bomb me with like 20,000 pull requests that are just one line edit, I'm gonna get angry and I'm not gonna choose you either. So
Right.
that's the thing.
So let's summarize that. So the best thing is to choose like an issue, maybe that's all open for contribution, something easy.
Yeah. Don't worry. Like they know how to do this. Like
Yeah, and and try to show that you can work with us,
Yes.
and it will like increase your chances by a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh, uh, yeah. Good. Okay. Anything else before I do a bit of triage? But like today, I'm gonna be quick because I'm like super busy, so I'm not gonna spend. And I'm actually doing pull requests all the time, so difficult times. Yeah. Anyone? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bon. I will take it offline then. Thank you for joining, Constance. I'm with you. Just when you have the things next week, send me and if you could just add the link about the here to document the path scramble.
Yeah.
And then yeah, if I need to look at something in particular, like
I can build
DM me in the Slack.
I have the whole build infrastructure set up, right? I'm basically mirroring you when I'm like a couple PRs in front, like, well, you know,
Okay.
so there's no rush.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. See you in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dex.